It's time for another episode of Rotten Mournings.
The best way to start your mornings off rotten.
Get it away from your monkey ass into the middle here.
Hi. Are you there?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, you guys keep talking. I'm checking the connection.
Oh my god,
I'm
don't
here.
fucking...
No, nobody's here.
Oh
What?
wow, meta jokes. I'm sure the audience are gonna love these motherfuckers.
Okay. Just keep talking.
Oh my god.
Alright. Nope.
Keep doing
I'm
that.
hearing some irritating people.
So anyways, in this podcast, since Scott's with us, there won't be any dead air.
We can hope.
Is that a bone breaking I just heard? That's awesome. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. It's Rotten Mournings. I'm Scott.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel is not.
I'm Matt.
God damn it.
What?
No, fine.
I'm Brandy.
Do I go last?
No, it's
No,
that's
this
fine.
is great because
No.
it's the first time you've ever done it right.
It's
I mean, you did
I was
say
so
you wanted him to
hoping
do
that
it.
I'm so happy that happened like
It's-
that. That was
it's-
perfect as fuck.
That's what you said you wanted.
Good job, Daniel.
welcome to the podcast.
Podcast!
Oh my god, Grim is not here.
Oh, you want me to say podcast?
No, I
No,
wanted you to
sure.
say I'm Daniel.
He said he was Daniel, you fucking dickbag.
I did. All right. First of all, he did. That part is
he
true.
did what you asked him
But
to.
I wasn't.
Hey guys, and welcome to the second to last episode of this season of Rotten Mornings.
Wow.
This episode we get to see Scott's face as we piss him off.
True
But
story.
you guys don't, so fuck you. All right, let's jump into this hooker bitch.
Alright.
We got some shit to talk about from yesterday.
Yes.
Yep. Let's not.
The
Literally,
end.
no one tunes in.
We did.
Exactly.
Hey, are you guys listening right now?
I'd like to jump right off the bat and give a shout out to Good Stuff. Because
Oh,
I know they love to
yes.
listen to our podcast while they're on the road, so they're probably listening to us now. So you guys go get you some Good Stuff kettle corn.
Yes.
Also like to tell Corpsey to take a drink. And I'd also like to say in sanatorium. So everyone can go ahead and have a drink right off the jump.
Take a shot.
Shoot! You guys are already pissed drunk, and it is 9 o'clock in the morning.
9
5
o'clock. That's a good
somewhere.
one.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, you know this bitch is going up at 2.
It's going at 2. Yeah, dude. I don't know if you guys aren't currently eating Good Stuff kettle corn while you
What
listen to
is
the
wrong with
podcast.
you?
Pause it,
Yeah.
I can't wait to try some more.
and then eat the popcorn, but don't start the podcast back.
Until you're done eating the popcorn.
And even then, it's probably not going to be a good idea.
Honestly, the popcorn's a really hard act to follow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that is.
Maybe wait until after the
Maybe
podcast.
watch the podcast, then eat some popcorn.
Yeah,
so
watch
that
the
way you're-
podcast and then listen to the popcorn. Fuck it.
Listen to the popcorn and watch the podcast.
What's it saying?
That is not how popcorn talks.
No,
You idiot.
no, it's not.
Here we go, Scott, with his
I don't like
cultural
it.
appropriation.
I don't like it. So anyway, yesterday we had
Us
Rotten
singing
Mournings.
on the podcast.
I don't think anyone's listening anymore.
Corn. So good. Good to the last drop. That's Good Stuff kettle corn.
You can't use someone else's slogan.
Oh,
That's
good
coffee.
good to the last pop.
No, that's still not...
It's good.
You don't have to pop it yourself. That's
Oh.
misrepresentation.
Oh, it's
It's just good. Trust me.
Good
it's
stuff,
good.
kettle corn. You'll fucking love it.
oh my god! Why did you just bite that man? He was eating my corn. We had some stuff yesterday. We did. We probably should talk about that because everyone is tuned in just for this segment.
Scripts, didn't we?
Yeah, we had
Well,
started
we
with the
started
podcast.
with Rotten Morning.
We did. We had an episode yesterday.
We had an
did.
episode about Will-O-Wisp, which was
I know.
probably one of
hate
the most
that I missed
informational episodes we've had. And Brandon
Yeah.
wasn't here, but she said we hit all the stuff that
Yes.
she wanted to talk about.
you did.
Oh, good. That's Will Smith's son, right?
Yeah, you're an idiot.
So yeah.
Jaden Peaky.
Now later on in the day,
Jada.
we had
Why? No, guys, we're 2 minutes in.
This is
No!
your fault.
yeah.
Oh my sweet Lanta. Okay, we had an episode of the podcast. We talked about the Will-O-Wisps.
Yep.
Um,
We had the last episode of Grim Storytime from
we
Yes.
did. Very fun episode. We didn't see her escape.
No, I murdered her in that one.
Oh, well,
Well, I beat her pretty profusely, I suppose.
it's weird,
Is
man.
that why she's not here?
Yep.
It's weird that she's not here after that episode
It is,
aired.
isn't it? Oh well.
Yeah.
Ah, fun times.
I don't know if you guys are tuning in to hear Grim, but you ain't.
You ain't gonna.
You ain't gonna hear her this time.
You might hear her in her commercial.
Podcast! Oh, Grim?
Nope.
Oh, Brandy?
Nope.
Grim?
Oh,
Nope.
I only had 2 options. My list was small, but my heart is full.
Of tacos.
Nah.
I wish.
Can
we-
What the?
You
fuck
guys
kind of
said-
Jewish mother shit is
Kettle corn have a
that?
taco flavor?
Yeah,
Yes,
they do.
You ate it the other day. No,
was pizza.
that was pizza.
There's no taco flavor.
Wait, did you eat Grim's special bag? Oh, like, she's dead.
literally said
Can I have her
No,
stuff?
No, no. She made sure that bag left this house.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
that would not be a thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not true, but
that's
we'll
what
go
we'll
with
tell
that.
the audience. Thank you.
Well, that's what she told me.
Well, she's a liar.
Cool. And then we had an episode of the old Rotten Stripperoonie.
We did.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
a fun episode.
It was a very fun episode.
You know, the thing about the Rotten Strip episodes is that some of them we spend months in pre-production on,
We have never done that for anything ever.
and some
Not
of them,
even the movies that we've shot. We're like, hey, we're gonna shoot a movie today. We should go on and figure that out today.
yeah. I was just saying that this was a couple of years in the making. This particular episode. I mean, you didn't have all those props earlier.
Yeah, I did buy those over time.
Yeah.
I suppose.
So I mean, that's a thing.
Have donated.
I saw
Wow,
Daniel in that,
fine.
and Daniel wasn't born this year,
That's true.
so
He
he's
wasn't.
been spending a lifetime getting ready for that role.
Yeah.
Well, in
True, I
that
have,
case,
actually.
we have
Yeah.
we have
Lot
spent
of-
several lifetimes here.
A lot of hours practicing.
This
on
month seems like several lifetimes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
gotta
is.
agree with that.
I am so ready for October next year.
Yeah.
In no way.
We're gonna be so better prepared. I can't say that.
We like to tell ourselves that is a
I
valid
hope that we're way
possibility,
better prepared for
but
next
it is
year.
not a plausibility.
Yeah.
I hope we can continue the podcast.
I think continuing a podcast that is not daily
Yeah.
might be a good idea.
Hey guys, if you want us to continue the podcast daily, you have an
No.
opportunity right now to just put the heart emoji.
Or just scream it out and we'll hear you.
Scream it out, and we're going to listen right now.
If everybody screams hard enough.
Oh well, I guess they don't want it.
Yeah.
I didn't
So,
hear anything.
yearly podcast it is. Stay tuned till next. Well, we've got another episode this year. Damn it.
Yeah.
Rat Finks. Why did we agree to that?
You did that.
Why did I agree to that?
Because you're stupid.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So, we had that. And is that it?
Yep. That was it.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel, come back. We're doing a podcast.
Oh, now Scott is screaming podcast.
Yeah, I'm screaming for it to end. Also, my life.
You must miss Grim.
I don't in any way. I love her, but I won't ever admit that.
You just did, you
When
idiot.
she's in
No,
the
I
room.
didn't.
God,
She
you're
doesn't
so
listen to the
stupid.
podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she listens to the
Touche.
podcast.
Fair point. Fair
Touche.
point.
I can tell her where
Although
her...
Jacob says that sometimes she will send him specific episodes, but that he's fairly certain he listens to it more than she does, but he will not look for it. He will only listen to it if she sends it to him.
Jacob is awesome. Jacob is great. Cool. So that's some shit from yesterday. If you guys were wanting to hear that, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, y'all want to talk about stuff coming up today?
Sure. What's coming up today?
Oh.
Do
Nobody
we have
fucking
anything
knows.
happening today?
We've got a podcast!
We do.
Yes.
Hey, maybe today we'll get our first episode of Saturday Morning, wherever the fuck that show was that you didn't do.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll do it after you go fuck yourself. Yeah, I was actually probably not, because that's probably happening in the next 10 minutes.
Yep.
I don't know why you gotta have a coffee and a stroke to listen to the podcast, but you know, everybody listens in their own special way.
My own special way.
Okay, so we've got the podcast,
Yeah.
and there is a distinct possibility that we'll have an episode of the old Stripperoonie.
We will probably go live some from Hellbilly Hollow because we will be working out there tomorrow night. Tonight.
Yes.
With special guest, hopefully you.
Yes.
Yeah. We would like for you to be the special guest. And by you, we obviously mean the Netflix special. We would like for that to be the special guest. Yes. Or a sheep sound.
Sheets out.
Sheep sound!
So yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's what we've
Yep.
got. So that's what
Yep.
So that's what we've got coming up today. I'm excited about it. Hey guys, we don't get to do this section tomorrow.
What do you mean?
We won't have anything coming up on the 1st tomorrow.
Oh, we don't. We don't have the second part of the. Well, you know what, guys?
No,
This was it.
Today's the 30th. We still have...
No, but there won't be anything on the 1st.
Yeah, so
There's
we
no
Right,
what's
we
coming
can't-
tomorrow.
we
can
can't say
do the
what's
what
coming up
has
tomorrow.
Oh,
been.
yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because tomorrow is will be naps.
Yeah.
But we don't
November
do what's
naps.
coming up tomorrow. We do what's coming up today. We will still be doing that tomorrow for
No,
this
but that's
podcast.
today. That's now.
Today
Oh,
is the
yeah.
30th.
Tomorrow we won't be doing what's coming up today.
No. No. he's
Tomorrow we
right.
still will because it's the 31st.
Oh my God. The 31st, we will not do a segment of what's coming up the next day because
We
that'll be
don't
November.
ever do what's coming
That's
up
what
the
we're
next
doing
day.
right
No,
We're
we're
doing
doing what's coming up today.
Then we won't do it. Not wait. No.
Exactly. We are still
Yes.
doing it
I know.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we are still doing it.
How?
We just won't.
Because you guys
Tomorrow
are both
is
idiots
today.
and you
No,
don't understand
on-
the time travel
On
that
the
is rotten.
1st, we won't have a what happened
We won't-
yesterday.
On the 1st,
Oh,
we won't
'cause-
have a
right,
podcast.
right.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah,
That's
okay.
So
why.
we won't be talking about
Yeah,
it.
we were backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually just traveled
Son of a bitch.
back forward through time.
Wow, I love when we talk about something coming up in a few days because that gets real fucking confusing.
It came already up.
We do this day by day, guys. It's a struggle.
You know what? It's hard work, but it's a living.
It ain't.
Somebody's got to do it.
What
Hey,
are-
somebody make this a living for us. That'd be great.
Yes,
awesome.
please. Please pay us to do this. That would be great.
Hey guys, if you're listening to the podcast, that'll be $1. Just cough it up. We take Cash App. Just Cash App a friend. Somehow
Yeah,
we'll get
you
it.
guys want to help us out and help us grow, go buy you some rotten t-shirts and go buy you some good stuff kettle corn because I have some hopeful theories that we're going to be doing a lot of business with them in the future.
Yeah,
We
guys.
do like their corn.
We want to see some cotton candy.
We what?
Candy.
Rotten candy.
We can't talk about that. We can't do those words out loud on the podcast.
Broadcast.
That's basically what's happening. We're just prodding each other to keep talking. Yeah. So this is
I thought I was prodding you to shut up.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's why it's not going well.
Yeah.
You're getting it all backwards.
I need more prodding.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Broadcast.
So that's it. That's what's coming up today. That's what happened yesterday. We have done the thing, and here we are.
Yep.
Don't you think there's something that you need to confess now?
Yep, you got me there. I fucking hate you.
Yeah. Brandy, isn't there a confession that you need to make on today's podcast?
Brandy also hates you.
Is there
Daniel,
I don't know what you're talking about.
don't you think there's something you need to admit and confess to our listeners today on the podcast?
I don't hate you, Scott.
What a twist!
Dun, dun, dun!
One of these three are lying, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
You and bottoms.
Like the other.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. I don't
we
want.
should have a commercial break.
Yeah,
soon.
I don't want to keep doing this segment anymore.
Boring you.
bad.
I think it's over.
It might not be. We might think of something really clever really soon.
We might talk
Really
later.
soon.
Yeah.
I bet something clever's about to come out of one of our mouths.
Hey guys,
Maybe.
where's the commercial button? And we're back with another 5-minute review. This one's going to be a hard one. We're talking about Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. This is a massive, massive haunt in the middle of a very, very popular theme park. The cool thing about
It's really more like 10 haunts, isn't it?
it is like 10 haunts, and we're going to try to cover all 10 of them by just saying that there's 10 of them. Guys, if you've never had the opportunity to go out to Halloween Horror Nights, it is a very special kind of haunt, and it's a very special kind of thing to go to. We don't have a similar thing like that in this area.
Definitely not.
We do have a theme park, but I don't think they really do much for Halloween.
Yeah, the closest we have is like Six Flags does a horror kind of theme, which we should probably hit at some point.
Yeah, true.
But Halloween Horror Nights, the cool thing about that is because it's Universal Studios, you get the licensed creatures and the individualized haunts. This year they really excited. They did a Bride of Frankenstein, which I was really excited to see. They did a haunting of Hill House, which a lot of people were jazzed about. This year they had a Beetlejuice haunt.
Yep.
Nice.
You know, so having
Which they've
that,
put off for a while because they've had Beetlejuice stuff, just never got to that point. I like that they worked with Shudder with their different like short film stuff out there and did a couple of their like different Shudder series.
Yeah, for sure. The what was also neat is that if you've been to Halloween Horror Nights, there are some stuff that's iconic just to Halloween Horror Nights that doesn't exist in films or other things. Like Jack, for example. This year they had the legacy of the Halloween Horror Nights monsters, and you got to see Jack in many different incarnations and the other
Creatures
icons
from the other ones, the
other mascots.
Super cool.
One of my favorite haunts there was pumpkin themed. And they dealt with carving pumpkins and being underground.
Was that called
pumpkin
the Carver
patch.
or something like that?
I want to say it was called the Carver, and I don't have my notes right in front of me.
Carver Dark Harvest or something along those lines?
Yeah, it was something like that. And then there was another one called Scary, Scary.
Yeah, the town.
And that one was just like one of my favorite kind of mishmashes. It was kind of like walking through House of 1,000 Corpses because there's like radios. I mean, like old school TVs playing. And there's like junk, but then they're like aliens will come out or vampires will come out. Like it's just a
That's
awesome. That's one of the things that they had. That's Cary, whatever, Indiana or whatever. That it's always been a running thing in Halloween Horror Nights. So they just kind of Terror in the Isles that as a town where all these horrible things have befallen.
They this year they also had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I didn't know what to expect. How do you do a haunt around Leatherface?
Yeah.
But no, Chop Top is in there. Grandpa is in there.
Nice.
And like multiple different incarnations of Leatherface as well. But you're going through the house, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house.
Chop Top was in it, so they kind of leaned a little heavy on part 2.
Yeah.
A little bit more fun house feel to the house that they live in.
I think it went through the multiple iterations.
Hell yeah.
You know, so you kind of got to see different things there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really neat. There was a Tooth Fairy one.
Yeah.
And the Tooth Fairy one was unlike anything I've seen because you walk into basically a storybook and there's these giant panels that tell the story that you're walking into. And then there's animatronics that are 2D animatronics.
Nice.
So it's just a like a cardboard pop out of a thing creeping over a cardboard cutout of a bed.
Yeah.
Well,
I know one of the things I really like about those is that they have the midway set up as scare zones also. So even moving from like one house to another, you go through a whole nother genre of scares, and I just think it's fucking genius. I'd love to see more of that.
Yeah, one of them was Metropolis, and that was gorgeous.
Nice.
Guys, there's a ton of different places to eat. There's places to grab
Themed
drinks.
food.
Yeah, themed food is awesome. And a ton of different haunts. If you've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, I really recommend you put it on your bucket list of haunts around the nation to check out. Absolutely phenomenal. 5. And we're back with another 5-minute review. Today's topic, Haunt for Heroes.
Yes, Haunt for Heroes is located in Centerpoint. It is right off of Springville Road. Really fucking cool haunt. Vic is an amazing fabricator. Like,
Yes.
he even has a ton of YouTube videos on there on YouTube.
YouTube videos on YouTube? That's awesome.
That he talks about how he builds his props and does his props. First thing I ever saw from him was him doing a sawed in half lady like Terrifier, which was badass. But Haunt for Heroes, man, he got it up quick.
First year haunt, man.
First year
Yes.
haunt, man, and it was raining and it was hot as everything, and a lot of those cats are vets out there, and they were just putting in the work.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, it's for a charity.
It is. It's for
3 hots and a cot.
Yep.
Okay.
It feeds homeless veterans.
That's awesome. That is fantastic.
So we went down there, and the first thing you notice is he's got this really cool frontage, which he calls
Yes.
Spooky Town, I believe.
I believe so.
And it looks like an old cowboy town. It is badass.
Oh, that's
right
cool.
off the road there. Really cool ticket booth he's got set up. He's got the food
Yes.
right there in front. They've got some park benches, so they're ready to handle a pretty good crowd out there.
Is that their own concessions, or are they bringing in food trucks?
They have a grill master out there.
Oh wow, that's
Yes.
awesome.
That grills and does hot dogs and burgers and stuff
yeah.
under a tent. And it is actually located in the
Clay Veteran Center.
Clay Veteran Center. So a lot of the vets help out. The money goes directly back into the Veteran Center. One of the things that we did when we first got there was he's got this really cool zombie game where you hit a brain and you try to land it in the head of the zombies. And he fabricated all the zombies and their movement and the brain and everything. It was just it was
so
really,
cool
really
looking.
good. And then going through the haunt, we went out there about a week or two before they had very much stuff set up, and I was just like, wow. I mean, it's just a big ass yard.
Sure.
Where the hell are they gonna go with this?
And a couple weeks later, it had been entirely transformed.
Yeah, and even to a point where he had originally told me it was gonna go in this kind of semicircle, but he kind of went all over the place. And man, the walkthrough on it is
He
super
created
fun.
hallways that I would never have guessed there was space for.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Very good at usage of forced perspective and things along those lines, and just to be so quickly set up, he's doing an amazing job. And most of those props in there are made by him as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're going to see things that you don't see anywhere else. You are only going to see them at his haunt because he made them.
I hesitate to give anything away, but we saw some really cool things in there for sure.
Yeah, like rooms and hallways that people don't think about, that you don't see in normal haunts.
Yeah.
But fully fabricated by Vic. So, and dude, he was telling us about one of the guys in there that was working is a vet who he's confined to a wheelchair, and he was like, "I'll fucking do it." And he's in there in his fucking wheelchair, scaring his fucking ass off, and he looks like he's having the fucking time of his life. So, the amount of like fun that I mean, like this, it's such an all-around charity event. He's giving those guys work and something to do, and it just, man, amazing. I was blown away when we got out there. The ticket price was good. The food was well priced.
The ticket price was only $15, and vets get in for half price.
But yeah, so we after we met Vic back in the day from Spook Trail.
Yep, absolutely.
Worked with him a little bit out there, and he has just moved it up down the street and put his amazing like artistic vision to work. And man, wow, they are just doing a hell of a job down there.
We've seen a ton of first-year haunts this year.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited about that. This sounds like one of the ones that you really need to hit this season.
You definitely should check out. I mean, you don't have very much time. Luckily, this is one of those haunts that you can get too close and go to another haunt also.
Yes.
Because you can get in and out. There's not a lot of lines because it's still a first year. But hey, go check it out, and you can go and check out another haunt afterwards. You've got a very little amount of time left.
Guys, it's Haunt for Heroes. This is something that we are super behind. Please go check this out. And we're back!
We're back.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready? You're not ready to come back? Do you need to wait a couple minutes? How's your digestion right now? You guys talk. Let me check the connection. Okay, I'll talk. I feel very disconnected.
Testy, 1, 2, 1.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Are you guys hearing that echo?
Oh my God, you're going to do it every time we come back.
Yeah.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It is you I'm looking for.
I can see it in your eyes.
Okay. All of those jokes will be lost if you don't have any volume. You've got to yell.
Volume.
Yeah.
I could use some volume, actually.
Yeah, you could use some volume, actually, because you got gold here, and you got to speak it into
here.
Gold.
You got to speak it into the universe.
Start that over? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Can you hear me now?
Fork.
Can you hear me now?
Wow, I guess you're only funny when you're quiet. Hey, so
Hey, you should try that sometime.
yeah, I'll try that now.
Yay! The fucking podcast just got better by fucking 5%.
Today's topic is one that's going to blow your mind holes right off your butts.
That's right, guys. This topic is gonna blow your mind.
Hold up now. I don't know if your brain parts are ready for all the sweet ass action that's about to come to your anatomy of your cranium.
Straight from Slavic folklore.
What is it?
What is it?
Baby Yoda.
Yes. Wait a minute. Can someone else read that? I sent Matt the note on it.
Oh, Baba Yaga? Oh, fuck. I fucking watched The Mandalorian for this episode. Shit.
That's probably not the right thing to do. Yeah. But how was it? Fair. Yeah, so Bobo's Jokert.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Guys, Baba Yaga comes from Slavic folklore. It's a supernatural being, or it's a trio of sisters of the same name who appear as a deformed or ferocious-looking old woman.
An ogress.
An ogress. It could absolutely be an ogress. A lot of times it's just a witch. It's considered like a witch. In Slavic culture, the Baba Yaga lived in a hut, usually described as standing on chicken legs.
That's right, guys. The reason we're covering Baba Yaga is because Baba Yaga is the original chicken house.
The haunted chicken house from Slavic folklore.
That only works because Baba Yaga is sometimes used to refer to the house itself, which is what makes her the chicken house.
She is
Right.
the haunted chicken house.
She is the haunted chicken
And
house.
we enter her.
Not without consent. So
Three times
let's talk about
my vagina
consensual
Paid to enter her.
consensual entering
of houses.
of houses.
The haunted chicken
Of the
house.
haunted chicken house. Yeah, that's right, people. And the reason we're covering the haunted chicken house is that you can catch us tonight there.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night there.
Tonight we will be at Hellbilly Hollow. Tomorrow night we will be at the Haunted Chicken
Ding,
House.
ding, ding.
Yes, so we're covering this tomorrow.
No.
You said 2 days ago on the podcast that today we were doing
Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
Because somebody wanted to have enough time to study up on Skinwalker Ranch by reading audiobooks. What an idiot.
Watching audiobook.
Watch.
No, he read it.
There's a lot of giggling happening right now. They're making the giggling face, but it's not an out loud laugh.
You get to watch the podcast.
But just know, there's some guffawing, internal.
Okay, so the Baba Yaga.
Oh shit! Here it goes. Do it, brother.
An ogress who steals, cooks, and eats her victims, usually children.
The variation of the name Baba Yaga
That's the variation.
Baggy.
are found in the language of Eastern Slavic people. The first element, Baba, is transparently a Babel word. In Old Russian, Baba may mean midwife, sorcerer, or fortune teller. Excuse me. In modern Russian, the word 6A61WKA with a hyphen, or babushka, means grandmother. Derives from it, as does the word babsia in Polish. In Serbia, Bulgarian, baba means grandmother or old woman. In contemporary unofficial Polish and Russian, baba is a words
Germanic?
of woman. Baba may have pejorative.
Okay, so Yaga.
While
is,
Matt is having a stroke, guys, if you'll notice,
Yaga is probably a diminutive of the feminine name Jadwiga, which. Okay, yeah, I don't understand the rest of that.
Yay!
But
Thank God somebody else
It comes
read.
from the old Russian verb yagat, which means to abuse or to find fault.
You gotcha.
we're doing this, but we didn't realize we have a great resource that can help us with this.
And what's that?
Internet.
We have someone who speaks fluent Russian.
Do
We?
us.
That's German, you idiot!
Okay, well, I'm still looking at your application, and it says fluent Russian. Oh wait, there was a little piece of lint on it. Poo at Russian. That's what it actually said. All right, this is going to be challenging, guys. If you'll notice that we this season we've had Brandy. A haunted bookshelf where she does a little reading. We've had Grimm where she does some reading. We've had the darker stories where there's been a lot of reading, but there's not a Matt does reading.
No. Let's
Because
see
Matt
that
does
show.
not do reading.
That's going to be a 40-minute show on a fucking one-page book.
It's just Matt reads this how-to pamphlet.
Matt does not
First
like
step.
reading.
Fucking fuck this shit. It's written in Russian.
It says saloon, you idiot! Oh shit!
So
yeah.
it's interesting what I see here about the Baba Yaga. It says Baba Yaga considerably ambiguity. She is described as a witch with cannibalistic tendencies with a preference for children. Right? That's number one.
Sure.
Number two is she's a wise prophet who gives guidance to heroes. Like
That
that's
does
exactly
not
the opposite.
sound Like any
This this one says that a guardian of the fountains of the water of life.
Oh.
She lives with 2 or 3 sisters, all known as Baba Yaga.
Right.
So I guess it's like a collective name.
Yeah, we are Yaga Baba.
In a forest hut that spins continually on birds' legs.
Yeah, chicken house.
Her fence is topped with human skulls. Baba Yaga can ride through the air in an iron kettle or in a mortar
Yep.
that she drives with a pestle. Pestle?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pestle.
she uses the pestle as a rudder and sweeps away the tracks behind her with a broom made out of silver birch.
You know, that's the thing that most people get wrong about this story. It's silver birch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So some crazy bitch that eats kids is riding around with a pot
Yeah.
with a fucking inker's pestle and a broom sweeping herself out on the other side.
Yeah, but the broom is not a copper birch.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
It also says she often accompanies death on his travels, devouring newly released souls.
So, just kind of a side note, just because it's been part of my recent reading here lately. In The Sandman, there is the triumvirate that is one, but is also three.
Yep, the fucking
It's not the
Macbeth?
Fates or
The Fates?
Yeah, that's in Macbeth too. That's the three witches in one. Yeah, this is a recurring thing, but I think this is where it came from. I think that the ideology of that came from the Russian or the Slavic folklore, which also they accompany death and that sort of thing. I think Christopher Moore actually had a segment about that.
And if you've ever seen Howl's Moving Castle, there is not Howl's Moving Castle
Howl's
is
Moving
itself a Baba Yaga, but in Spirited Away, it is actually Baba Yaga that runs the bathhouse.
Yes.
That's right.
And she does a lot of the Baba Yaga-ish movements and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I kind of want to get back to what we were saying. Like, you've got this person who's like full of wisdom and leads the heroes, and like heroes come to her for guidance. I don't know that
Guardian
that
of
person,
waters.
yeah, the guardian of the waters of life. I don't know that person couldn't also be a cannibalistic like child eater.
Hero, here's
Well,
what you should do.
you
Seek
don't-
the treasure. You got any kids I can eat?
Yeah,
You
so
don't always
super
hear stories
hungry.
of her actually eating the children. It's more that you hear stories about her threatening to eat children.
Oh,
And I in some things I've read, I'm not finding anything about it here. In some things I've read, you can make a bargain with her and she will ask for an unborn, but you can still succeed with your bargain by giving her an uncooked egg.
Son of a bitch! That's like one of those loopholes, right? Because
Yeah, I can just give her one of my socks.
Yeah, no, an egg is still
Oh.
a child though. That's not the same. Oh, Jack got it.
Is it a fresh sock?
there's a reason I don't wear socks
But she
It ain't a fresh sock no more.
to remove temptation.
She is known to give advice to travelers lost in the woods, but it's typically misleading.
I tell you,
You
what,
have to figure
Baba
out the
Yaga
trick
here.
of it.
And I want to tell...
I can't do a Russian grandma mixed together. What is a Russian accent? Oh, Baba Yaga.
Oh, that's a Russian frog.
Baba Yaga. I can't do a girl Russian voice.
Yeah, no.
I can do a guy Russian voice.
Oh, can you?
Mustache.
You've got a
Russian, you
mustache.
just speak
got
with
the
a little
Lucy,
low drop, and you don't speak directly about anything in particular.
Very frank.
In zero way
I
was
am
that
Baba Yaga. Like, I can't
I'm
do
Baba
it.
Yaga.
I can't do it as a girl voice.
I'm Baba Yaga, y'all.
I got the house on the chicken legs. It's in the middle of
Y'all
the
see my
woods.
chicken legs?
It's very beautiful, and you may possibly enjoy it if you come through for some tea.
My house is skipped leg day every day. That's why it runs around on little chicken legs.
I love how in all these stories, it's like they came upon a cabin in the middle of the woods with chicken legs spinning around. They entered. Like, you left a lot out of that. How do you get into a spinning chicken leg house just by, like, oh, I'm going to go in there?
So are the legs spinning or the house spinning?
Everything apparently is spinning.
Oh,
Why
that's-
would the legs spin? Like,
The
free
house
of the house?
spins on top of the legs.
Ah, yeah.
Probably
that
just
was
some
probably
witch in the woods that fucking they got all the other stories from.
Hey, you want to
Crazy
get
Green
laid?
Wood.
Come to the chicken hat.
A chicken hat. What in the shit?
Over exaggerated witch stories.
It's like a cock cap.
You know, all through history, it's kill the witches and save the day.
Yeah.
So, but like, here's the thing. So this is a very, very old story. However, we see this same kind of archetype when you like go visit the witch doctor. Because when you go to the witch doctor,
to the witch doctor? What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean? It's just a doctor, Scott. The doctor.
no, whenever my witch is sick, I go to the witch doctor. Why would I go to a regular doctor for that?
It makes sense.
Yeah. But like when you would go to them, you know that they had knowledge beyond the natural, but you also knew that there was a danger in going to see them. And that was kind of the same thing with the Baba Yaga. They're very powerful, which makes them very dangerous, but also makes them very useful.
Gotta have
Right.
both good and bad.
Yeah. Well, with
Is this gonna turn into a life lesson?
everything does. Everything does. Your life lesson for today is find something else to listen to. The fuck are you doing? Jesus.
Go find a cabin on chicken legs spinning around in the woods.
Yeah, it's a haunted chicken house, see?
Boogie boogie.
Go on down and get you one. So one of the other things we didn't talk about with the Baba Yaga, it's often portrayed as having a long protuberance of a nose.
Which?
Yeah.
She's a witch!
But like
Bernhard.
not like the witch from Wizard of Oz, the film. Like this nose is like an arm. Like it is a massive thing.
It's like a tree. Her whole body is like woodsy.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
Like Pinocchio.
I went to woods and saw a lady with a very big tree nose. It was very strange.
Are you fucking Borat now?
Yeah. I mean, it's Russian-ish. Ish.
Kazakhstan.
It's Slavic, motherfucker.
It's not. It's Cyrillic.
No, well, go fuck yourself.
It is.
Oh,
It
okay.
is somewhat similar.
Oh, okay. Take his side.
Yeah.
Cool. Why don't you go to that side of the room?
Thanks, Daniel.
Drawing lines here.
It's right there.
Oh shit. That's fair. Stop drawing on my line. Do a scroll here.
Oh, to where?
Just keep scrolling. So external links are immediately related to Baba Yaga at Wikimedia Commons.
The page was last edited on the 18th of October, 2021.
Text is
That
available
means it's
under
legit.
Creative Commons. There are multiple citations. Explanatory footnotes.
Baba Yaga.
So tell us, okay.
Wasn't there a movie that they were talking about the Baba Yaga thing? And no, that was Pickle Rick. Wasn't that the Baba Yaga they were talking
What in the
about?
shit?
Yeah, they talk about it, and they talk about it in a ton of different things. If they ever make references to witches,
Was that
you
the
normally
Baba
will
Yaga they were
have
talking
somebody.
Is there a list of in popular media?
Pop culture? Or...
Why is there not?
It's not on this one.
This page is bullshit.
Actually, that might have been something else.
It's probably the
Yeah, but there's
Mandalorian.
not
I
on.
thought
here
he was like
anyways.
some kind of like ancient folklore that come to kill them, and it was really just Pickle Rick.
Oh, okay.
Can we even say that?
Yeah, we can say that.
We can say Pickle Rick
yeah, we
because
can
it's
say
not
whatever.
Disney. Mm,
Yeah, so long as it's not the fucking House of the Mouse.
It's not. It's not Ness.
It's not.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
Yeah, it's not D. Nessie. That's right.
The Nessie.
Denise.
The Nessie. I don't
Denise.
remember your name, baby. Fuck.
Possibly recently.
Okay.
It's cold outside.
Wasn't
You
he
keep
thawed
talking about his cold
recently
outside.
or something?
Who is de-thawed?
One that we cannot talk about that starts with a W and a Isney.
Absolutely not.
I thought they were talking about thawing him.
Why would they de-thaw him?
I don't know. I was right there.
So he can rise up and take over the fucking world.
He's already took over the fucking world.
Oh, well,
Yeah, exactly.
they're priming the course for him.
Yeah. That's fair.
So yeah, Baba Yaga. I hope you guys enjoyed
So-
us talking about Disney for. Oh God!
Oh my
said it.
Last episode.
Cancelled.
Oh
So,
my God.
Baba Yaga is a witch that has the power to help or hurt anyone who crosses her path. Those who seek her wisdom, truth, and knowledge must first complete several tasks. Only upon completion of the tasks will she provide help. If the tasks are not fulfilled and the seekers have not found a way to escape, she will cook and eat them.
Wait a minute. So Baba Yaga's a side quest?
Yes.
No, it's the main quest. The missions of the side quest is the story of the never-ending story.
No, dude. The side quest is always like, I have 3 tasks for you to finish. Could you deliver these 30 messages to the horses in the far field?
Wait a minute. This is not Red Dead Revolver 2.
Could be.
Because that game is... I'm still... Like, horse is already dead. Has been dead for 2 years now.
Yeah, that's why I could not get into that game because
That's
of
why
horses.
everyone could not get
Everybody
into that
loves
game.
that game. Everybody loves that game, but I fucking hate riding
Yeah,
around
but
on
you
horses.
know exactly what happens in that game. Oh, you gotta feed your horse some food. Oh, you should start a fire. Go find some wood. Oh, this guy has wood if you can find his ring.
Yeah.
Oh, his ring is attached to a unicorn who requires a fucking other... Like, what the fuck is happening?
It's us getting old and not liking those kind of games anymore because it's like, Jesus Christ, can I just beat this game? I have to put all this time into it?
Yeah, and like, I haven't even gotten past the first part. I don't know. I'm just character creator now. Like, I'm like, that's a cool looking character I don't want to play with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Baba Yaga.
So
Baba
I know,
Yaga.
I know that you do not have your notes.
Did
with
we say
you,
anything about
but
kettle corn in the last 20 minutes?
in
Kettle
any of-
corn!
Give me some
Kettle corn!
you fucking morons. Good
And-
stuff, kettle corn.
In any of your research, did you see anything referencing that there are several other, folk tales that are well known that people believe are actually based off of old Baba Yaga stories?
Like the loop key?
Well, like Hansel and Gretel. Some even say that the Queen in Snow White is based off of an older Baba Yaga story.
Why?
Wait, Snow White?
Because some of the older stories
Not the
talk
Disney
about
version.
a remarried
Two times,
evil
don't say it 3
stepmother
times.
kind of thing. They
Yeah.
even reference Cinderella as being linked to that too, where you've got this evil stepmother that's taking over, and
I mean, I can kind of see that, but like, Baba Yaga's not
oh no
evil.
Well, yeah, no, she's not. I'm not saying that. But
I mean, but
that's
so-
all
but-
I'm saying is that I found several references to other folk tales evolved into something different, but were loosely based off of.
Well, couldn't you
original
say like the
stories.
fairy godmother in that same breath? Because
Yeah. I would say
because it would be
more.
the
Well, that's
opposite.
just
I
it.
would
Is
say
you
more
had
on
the
the
good and the
lines
bad,
of,
and
like-
they split it into 2 separate people
Like
instead of having the
Slavic
one.
or Sweden-based things have a
Yes.
lot of Baba Yaga references because Rapunzel, for instance,
Sure.
a girl stuck in a tower with a witch that keeps her there. It sounds like Baba Yaga on a fucking house with chicken legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could
Well,
have evolved
that was
from
another
it.
thing
That's
I
fair.
said was that they think the stories of the house were more inspired by the older style huts that did have stilts under them supporting them that from a distance looked like bird legs.
Because they were in swamps.
Yeah, and they also weirdly, if you ever tried to eat one, they tasted like chicken.
A lot of things taste
Only
like
you, motherfucker.
I'm just saying,
I'm just saying.
Like
Like a-
frog legs?
like a chicken chalupa supreme.
Oh, my God.
From
With the,
Oh, that
it's got
sounds
the-
So, Baba Yaga, I hope
Uncle-
you guys enjoyed.
Uncle L.
It's got the lettuce on it,
Hope you guys enjoyed.
some sour cream,
Hope you guys enjoyed.
cheese on it. It's got, you can put like different sauces, not mild though.
Some might think the story James and the Giant Peach came from Baba Yaga.
Why would they think
Well,
that?
how did the peach get so big? It was a witch.
Because somebody winked
Well,
at it.
the Hansel and
Somebody
Gretel
would thought
reference
Winnie the
that
Pooh
would
came from
make
Baba
sense.
Yaga.
How did the peach get so big? I don't know. Somebody winked at it. Somebody blew on it.
Bippity boppity boo, bitches.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That would be the same thing as my bad. As
Yeah, bed knobs and
Cinderella.
broomsticks. There's one.
Yeah, that's another word.
The
that's
Hansel
what-
and Gretel reference definitely
I can
made
see
sense
that,
to me
yeah.
because you've got a witch living in a hut out
Hell,
in the middle of the
fucking
woods.
But
Tales
isn't
from the
that-
Dark
gives them
Side.
tasks to do, and when gives them impossible tasks to do, and says that, or I will throw you in my oven and eat you.
Was it that house that was made out of gingerbread?
Yes.
All right. Gingerbread also tastes like chicken.
No, it doesn't.
You're gonna keep that up.
You can
aren't
Like-
probably make chicken flavored gingerbread.
you?
Like
You're gonna
a
keep that up.
like a
aren't you?
chicken
definitely doesn't
quesarito
taste
You're gonna
like-
keep that up.
that
aren't
has
you?
the cheese
Yeah,
on the
you're
outside.
gonna keep that
And it's
up.
got the tortilla shells but
Great.
it's really it's probably we
Hey,
should
super duper.
I think probably for research we should get that.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode.
Yep.
I kind of want a giant peach now.
All right. Have you ever had a peach taco?
No, I haven't.
God.
Tastes like chicken.
Guys, get you some kettle corn.
You guys stay rotten.
Stay
Stay
rotten.
They're rotten.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mornings.